Alright, now time for a helping of childhood nostalgia here in this spooky marathon as we dive into Scooby-Doo for the first time ever on the show. To be more specific, today we're looking at Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Was hoping for something a little more visually interesting. And now the immersion is ruined. Released in 1998, direct to VHS, I didn't actually own this myself on video, but it was shown regularly through Cartoon Network on their Cartoon Feature block, and outside of clips and other reviews, this must be the first time I've watched it bell to bell since primary school. My memories of this were rather positive, and around 20 or so years later, those memories sure held up nicely. Naturally, the gang are all here, and the cast are good. Now, mind you, the acting and the characterisation isn't spectacular or anything, but it's Scooby-Doo. Not much is required. They're all likeable, and probably the most entertaining they've ever been up to this point. The group have split up, pursuing other ventures, and all of them are logical choices. The late great Mary Kay Bergman as Daphne becomes a popular charismatic TV host, and I like how she's against type and essentially takes charge of this whole case without that fact ever being shoved down your throat. There's Frank Welker as the goofy and sometimes airheaded Fred as her producer. BJ Ward as Velma owns an uncanny mystery bookstore because of course she does. Then there's Scott Innes as Scooby and Billy West as Shaggy. Them working at US Customs, searching and claiming contraband food at the airport is bloody hilarious. And the potential drug jokes are too many to count. Although the gang reunite rather quickly, which begs the question, why didn't they just start off together? Well, anyway, they change up the formula here with actual monsters now instead of the same old guy in the costume gimmick. It's an unbelievably simple, even obvious move, but a smart one. And man, do they take advantage of that concept, because things get real to say the least. Moonscar Island is a memorable location. Very quickly it becomes apparent that this is not standard territory. This place has an uneasy vibe and is wrought with danger. I love the whole atmosphere of it all, both on a gently ambient and an outright scary level, only enhanced by Stephen Bramson's cool musical score. Plus, it's full of cats, both an amusing idea for Scooby to deal with, and a little hint of what's up ahead. The Pink Lady of Rizzo herself, Adrienne Barbeau, is the bewitching leader, Simone. Iconic voice actor Tara Strong is the pleasant and semi-seductive Lena. The also iconic Jim Cummings is Jack. The legend Mark Hamill is unrecognisable as Snakebite Scruggs, a legitimately creepy and threatening dude, but badass as well. And Cam Clark is just kind of there as Bo. The namesake zombies are quite ghastly and actually frightening for young kids, yet they're so awesome. The werecat designs are also rad, but in the end, they and the zombies disintegrate right down to their skeletons, and then afterwards straight to dust. God damn, that's real metal for Scooby-Doo standards. There's also voodoo dolls involved, folks being chomped alive by alligators, the gang nearly melting to death, because why not? In terms of the animation quality, it goes without saying it's a step up from the classic days. It does have some noticeable hiccups and shifty moments, which in fairness is to be expected given the limited budget. But overall, it's well done. Music wise, I already mentioned the score, but on top of that, we have Third Eye Blind doing the theme song, immediately dating this as a late 90s product. Terror Time by Sky Cycle is an absolute banger. I can't tell you how many times I've had that damn chorus glued in my head. And they also give us The Ghost is Here, which is decent in its own right. A blast for kids, and a satisfying nostalgic trip for those a little older. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island is a real Halloween treat for all ages, and a candidate for the best result to ever spawn from this long-running franchise. I'm Jason, and this is Small Movie World. Watching, talking, and loving films.